Good morning guys and girls, and welcome back to another video, and today is the Q&A. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Right, as the 30 days of gold making are over, we are now going to be doing the Q&A to summarise this entire thing. So, that being said, let's get into the questions. The first question that is from Strozzle, and he says, what have you learned from the 30 days of gold making? That you can actually make gold with a level 100, no professions, and no help from anyone else. So, that's pretty good. It wasn't a token, but you managed to have a decent enough gold in order to buy shit. So, not bad if I do say so myself. There you go. Now obviously I could have done a lot better actually. I really do think if I had pushed it, made it about like, I don't know, an extra like an hour a day, so 2 hours a day, I could have easily gotten the token. And if I focused on more material farms than transmog, I reckon I could have pulled in more straight away gold than this massive setup. But I was aiming for setting up showing you guys how to set up an actual transmog system in order to generate daily money, as you've seen on the 30 days of gold making. Now Strozzle has another question, and it is, are you doing any changes for BFA? I am going to be doing some changes for BFA. I'm going to do a video on that, because I've got a lot of things that I'm going to be changing around. So I may be changing around my setup, maybe sorting out all my jazz for like everything, my characters, which characters I'm going to use, which gold methods, what professions I'm going to go into. So as soon as I'm max level, what character is it, what professions he's using, what type of setup for the guild, everything. I will go over the entire setup for BFA to make gold straight away. Oh, the next question is from Christian Wilson, and he asks, are you considering doing any daily videos since the 30 days of gold making have ended? And he also comes on with that going, I really enjoy checking up on what progress you've made every day after work. Well, thank you very much, dude, and I probably will not be doing daily, but I will be uploading a lot more than just once a week again, because I thought I'd give it a go, because I know that these Dala videos are very, very time consuming, especially when I'm doing like a 13-hour day at work, and then obviously I've got to be back up in the morning for 4 o'clock, so I'm trying to sort out everything in between, all your adult jobs that you've got to do. So I will try and see if I can actually get some more videos, more content out every week. I do have a couple of ideas on where I want to go, but we'll get to that later on in the video. Now the next question is from I am Akroth. I hope I said that right. I've really enjoyed this series, was lucky enough to catch the first episode when you posted it, so I look forward to checking your progress each day. My question is, you said no crafted items for these runs. That is true. What mats or crafted items do you recommend for the best profit? And I say dual crafting and engineering. Just get those. Seriously, just make mounts. It's easy. It's easy to make gold with mounts. And if you're in a Hypop server, seriously, it's still not that hard. Like, I sell mounts on low pop servers, high pop servers, and sometimes medium. It depends if I can be asked to actually go onto some of my realms with my other characters on and actually do the gold farms. But predominantly I'm on a lower pop server, which is my main one, so I usually sell my mounts on there. But personally, I think dual crafting is probably the best way for you to go as of making gold going forward, especially in BFA, because everyone's going to be farming up the ore. You literally mine the ore, but you don't sell it. You prospect it, sell the gems. You'll make like 3 times as much gold as you would selling the materials. Just do it. Jewel crafting. Okay? Now, for a gathering profession, I'd say fishing, because fishing is probably one of your best ways of getting up stuff. Like, even if you've got like a level 525 fishing, go over to Deepholm, farm up the albino cave fish. That can be turned into deep stone oil, sells for a mint. So just invest your time into that profession, and I will guarantee you'll make gold as long as you invest some time into it. The last question from I am Caterpillar9, thank you, love the name, is what class are you going to be maining in BFA? I always main every single time my mage. I love my mage. Giblet. He's a gnome. Now, I usually main my fire mage, but I'm really considering playing Dalranos, my power, because I just want to play a paladin again. I really enjoy playing paladin, especially Retribution or Holy. I'm not really much for protection, not a tanking person, but I am a healing type person. So I will probably be switching up my main for BFA depending on what relevant information comes out in the future, and see what I could do going forward. I'm considering getting rid of one of Dala's professions, his engineering, because I've got loads of other characters with engineering, and then replace that with mining, level it up, so he can just mine as he's leveling, and then I can prospect that material while we're on the go, because he's also a jewel crafter, and then just instantly send it to my bank hole and make bank while he's leveling. I'm considering doing that, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Now, that being said, on the Q&A, we are going to get to the part of this section of what I plan on doing next. And I am Caterpillar9 has asked, you should do 30 days of gearing where I get a level 100 fresh toon and gear him up in 30 days to as high as I can. Now, I'm going to add that to the list of everything else that I want to do, because I've got lots of stuff that I want to do. So I've got this whole folder is full of videos that I want to do. I've got content that I want to make. It's just the time in which to make them. I was even considering doing a machinima. I thought it would be fun. But that being said, I think that is a good idea, and I have added it to the list. I'm actually considering doing a leveling one. So I don't know what you think of that, but I'm really considering doing a leveling one next, or doing a gold farming one, but weekly and a lot longer video. So instead of like, what did we average about? It was average about 3 minutes 50 seconds. Like, we can do it a little bit longer, and like a lot longer. Like, we'll try and hit 15 minutes a week, and we can go into actual TSM. We can go into actual how we're going to make gold with the crafting professions, everything, every single week. I was considering doing it on a Wednesday. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but just give us a shout what you think, and we can go from there. Now, the last comment from what I plan to do next is from Philippe Dias. Please, I am sorry if I have destroyed that name. I'm not very good at pronunciations. Make a TSM guide, string and groups, etc. No. I'm not too keen I would not say I am the best person for doing a TSM guide. I know very, very little. I only use the basics. I never use it to its full potential. And I will tell you this now, that I am not the person to be telling you how to use TSM when I don't know how to use TSM fully. That's why I won't do it. Because I'm not going to spew off a load of bullshit to you guys and claim that it's fact. Because there's a lot of people who know how to use TSM a hell of a lot better than me. Finishing this up on a very high beat note, I am very happy with the 30 days of gold making, and stick around as I will be creating more and more content in the future. Now, I hope you like this video, and if you want to see more like this, please feel free to give this video a like, and as always, have an awesome day, guys.
Yeah.